The field of architecture is rapidly changing. It's always changing, and more people are interested in trying to incorporate new materials and new ways that buildings are going to look and the way that buildings are going to respond to their environment. In the lab, what we're trying to do is set up a visualization space where we can start to simulate advanced building systems. We need to make buildings that are more sustainable. A lot of this involves testing out and implementing new technologies and new materials. Things like windows that will be able to automatically open or close based on what the weather is outside, or lighting systems that will respond to how many people are in the space, so that we can start to conserve the energy that's being used to run these buildings, so that we're not running the energy all day, every day. The lab provides a space where we've got sensors, we've got projectors, we've got custom software that we're developing that allow us to bring in different types of users, and people can interact with these simulations in a new way.
We're looking for ways that our architectural environments become responsive and immersive, so that it's not just floors, walls, and ceilings as we understand them, but they're actually things that we have an exchange with. It gives us this opportunity to really experiment in a way that is not always possible. We're looking at ways for bringing out of the lab some of the technology that's being developed there and taking it into the community at large. What we're developing now, which is a model of the urban environment of Syracuse, so actually a digital model, and then have a kind of interaction with the environment. There is energy systems going on around you all the time that you may or may not be aware of, but because we can graphically represent them in this digital model, that awareness is heightened.
We're able to create a new level of building efficiency that we weren't able to reach before. It's great to be able to simulate these new facade systems and to see how you can interact with these different technologies without actually implementing them at first, and you can kind of prove to developers that these are the effects of the systems and this is how it's going to look, so this is why you should invest in it.
We're developing these tools to help us understand how well they can perform environmentally, and really most importantly, how well they will kind of service the users of the spaces, the people who will actually be living and working in these buildings.